think that is twisted both ways, as is the xenophobic belief of all Mexicans and Muslims are bad. Like you said, some are, you know, like the fundamentalists, the terrorists, drug and sex traffickers, but these crimes are perpetrated by all races. And when you think about it, more crimes against humanity have been committed by the Christian and Catholic religion than any other, you know?
Agreed.
So, as far as the elections, were they both rigged? Well, I think in a way they were. Like you said, all elections are rigged. But to be fair, I think the Trump versus Hillary was a choice between dog shit and cat shit, and most Americans went with the shit with less stink on it.
That's it.
In the Trump,
they went with the animal that shits outside rather than the one that shits in their own home.
That's the one. That's the one.
That's it. There you go.
Now, in the Trump-Biden election, most people realised it wasn't good having dog shit run the country, and voted in the only choice they had, Biden, which turned out to be black shit. So,
President Guanu.
Yeah. So that's my little summary of that. Those points. But what we're trying to get to is that neither the woke culture or its counterculture are good for the mental health of our civilization, and this is evident with there being more cases of depression, anxiety, mental illness and suicide than ever before. You know?
Absolutely. It's fucking out of the stratosphere. Like you see people, like, my God, like I almost feel sometimes when I go out, like if I go out to a restaurant or whatever, like it's very few restaurants you could go to now, but you know, things are starting to open up. You go to a movie theater, you go to a local grocery store or something, and you see people just like the majority of them that you run into they got something wrong with them. You know what I mean? Like you just see it, like
everybody's got anxiety, everybody's got depression. Like, what is this anxiety thing? That didn't exist when I was young, as far as I knew. People didn't have anxiety. People, you had the odd person had like a panic attack and had to breathe into a brown paper bag or something. But why is it so prevalent now?
It's become more normal. You're right. It's crazy. Like, no pun intended, but it's like, it's fucking crazy. There's no way to explain it. Unless they're putting fucking, you know, like, it's a joke that we have here in the States, maybe you have it too, like, they must have put something into the water.
Yeah.
When you drink the fucking water, like, it just happens. It's like, my God, like, or they're living under power lines or something, you know, but no, it's like, every walk of life, you know, middle class, high class, there's crazy people everywhere, and they're in abundance, like you've never seen before.
Battle the game!